Hello. It's boy time. Look at those fucking titties. I can't believe they finally gave us another hot boy. Like, yes, Lycon exists, but one, I don't have him. And two, this game is all women. Even more than Genshin, somehow. And I need my little treat as well. I need hot anime people to lust over. Lighter is a boxer, apparently. That seems like that's kind of what's going on with him here. Or at least he comes from boxing.
Let me give you an example. Say your gang gets into it with another gang, and you get sucker punched. But not long after, the two gangs make peace. Wouldn't you still be a little pissed?
Yeah, I'd be pretty upset.
Exactly. That's what settlement days are for. In the Outer Ring, nobody just lets stuff like that slide. Even though Caesar's the new overlord.
So what? This is like the purge, just for getting your feelings out?
To settle their beef by challenging each other. After that, it's time to let it go and move on. In these challenges, both sides put something on the line. Kind of like a wager, and winner takes all.
So that's what it's all about. But is it really okay for a delicate proxy like me to attend an event like this?
Yeah, it used to be pretty hardcore, but it's much more chill this year. After all, Caesar's not the type to hold grudges, and no one will come looking for trouble. This year's duels are mostly stuff like target shooting, rock, paper, scissors, tongue twisters, and the stakes are silly things like stale bread or a rabbit someone grabbed from their backyard. Oh, I just saw two gangs having a contest over who had the longer cat.
Sounds more like a fair.
Pretty much. But hey, Caesar's having a blast, so I guess that's just the new Overlord's vibe.
I love that his pupils are red.
If there's anything you're not
every time I
happy
see
about
that.
from our last job, now's the time to settle it.
We need to fuck. That's what we need to settle.
I've enjoyed working with the Sons of Caledon, but I just remembered something.
Why are you looking at me like that? You're not holding a grudge against me, are you?
Back in the Hollow, you accidentally stepped on Eos's foot.
Oh, really? Sorry, I'll watch where I'm stepping next time. But hey, that's a perfect excuse for a nitro fuel drink-off. What do you say, Proxy?
Uh-huh.
You want to get me drunk so you can do things to me?
Fuel.
That's not true. Actually, I don't do well with nitro fuel. It makes me dizzy. But Caesar told me to make sure you have a good time, so I wanted you to get the full experience of settlement days. Anyway, I'm wagering a Bangbu ether battery, and if I lose, you can take it and give it to Eos as my apology.
Alright, I'll give it a try. As for my stake, how about a discount coupon for our video store?
Alright, I'll go queue up at Steel Tusk. There's gonna be a lot of people buying nitro fuel today. Take your time looking around. We'll meet up at Steel Tusk later.
Or right now, because I'm obsessed with you. Because people are totally gonna share their alcohol. I don't know. I don't drink, so I don't know what the culture around that is. Maybe people are nicer about it than you would expect. Plus, I don't know, he's well liked and I'm also like the savior. Kind of. I helped. I participated. God, he just looks gay. With that haircut and leather, that's a gay boy. What is that thinking me about up there? Oh, it's just telling me that I'm in the quest that I know that I'm in. Cool, thanks. Sometimes the notifications in this are very stupid. Again, this is just a gay man. They're too pretty in this to not be gay. When it's the girls, I'm just like, well, I mean, you know what, the girls are gay too, but I guess I don't think about it as much. But when I see the boys wearing this stuff, I'm just like, oh, you like dick.
All right, Proxy. I'll go warm up.
Man, these two like almost have the same hair.
I didn't expect that you could challenge someone for a reason like that.
Well, for cat people, their cats are like family. So if they miss out on cute moments for whatever reason, it could be something they'd regret for a long time. So this challenge is valid. I'm ready to accept it and make amends. By the way, did you buy the Nitro Fuel raffle ticket?
Nitro Fuel raffle ticket? What's that? Never heard of it.
It's just a little extra fun to spice things up. You can buy tickets from the Nitro Fuel vendor and place your bet on who you think will win before the match starts.
Well, you obviously.
By the way, if you bet on me, oh, you'll have all the Nitro Fuel you can drink tonight.
You can't say it like that. That's lewd.
But if you lose, you'll be paying
You're
for my
seducing
Nitro
me.
Fuel, right?
There is no if. The champion never loses in the ring.
Surely that would also mean that betting on him would not be worth much, right? Because if everybody bets on him to win, the payout would be fucking tiny. Yeah, I mean, I might as well get as many as I can. Really, I'm betting on myself, because I'm sure I'm going to fight as him.
So, you're the one sent by the Sons of Caledon, huh? I'm challenging you, and I'm betting this brooch.
I think we know this guy. This is one of the helmet dudes just with his helmet off.
Sons of Caledon didn't deserve the title of Overlord. What a joke. Hurry up! Fight me or scram! If you're afraid, say something nice to flatter me, and I, Andreas, might let you off.
Hi, Happy. How's it going?
Does this brooch mean a lot to you?
Of course. Pompey gave it to me himself years ago. It's my badge of honor in the outer ring. But whatever. A pup like you won't get it.
To wager something so precious. You must be ready to fight like your life depends on it, yeah?
Huh? It's just a stupid brawl for kids.
Trying to relax, playing some Minecraft. Nice.
I'm not losing.
Hope it chills you out. I'm doing good.
Wager your honor if you're not serious about this.
I bought VR, so I'm excited for that to show up soon. I managed to pull Lighter, the hot boy, so that's good too.
There are other things you could wager, right? Maybe you'd
Slowly making progress through Aloe's emotes, so
Bet my boxing.
things are going good in general.
Something similar, then we've got a deal.
Then, I'll match you with my gloves. I'm gonna teach you a lesson either way.
All right. I Lighter of the Sons of Caledon, accept your challenge.
Not bad, kid. But I bet you learned those moves in the underground fighting pits, didn't you? Did you share any of that?
You can look forward to me literally
Or did you
throwing
just
Al around in
not
VR
give a damn?
someday soon, hopefully.
Who told you about all that?
We gotta port our models to VR chat, which shouldn't be hard. And then I just have to find a world where I can actually
With my past.
throw him, because that would be very funny.
I only fight for the Sons of Caledon.
Oh, fighting for the Sons of Caledon, huh? Or using that dirty money to buy yourself a flashy job and a bunch of fangirls in the outer ring. You know exactly what I mean.
Although his room is very tiny, so I don't know, I have to like
Being all cool like a big
give
shot.
him a vague general warning or something of like, hey, you know, engage with me at your own risk.
Sons of Caledon.
If I throw you and then you like bonk your knee or something,
But
that's
you
not
know
my
how
fault.
it goes for those flashy, lucky dogs, huh? They bite the dust and end up 6 feet under in the outer ring.
Yeah, mine really isn't that much better for VR, but I do have more of a general open space compared to him. I'm like
You don't recognize
just
me,
barely meeting,
so taking your bet.
or rather maybe even just barely under the size requirements they want. But it sounds like you can just be like, no, it's okay, and just,
The sun's about to
you know, it'll let you play anyway.
Didn't think you'd stick around till the end, Proxy.
Of course I did. I bought the raffle tickets, so I had to see who won in the end.
So, did you bet everything on me? Cause, I've worked hard to keep my promise and get you all that nitro fuel, you know?
The like trying to be cool thing just sounds like he's trying to get them to fuck.
Who else would
I did his little like
But I think
daily
it took me a while to
text and
figure out
hangout
nitro
thing,
fuel.
which is like a
You
meter
don't
you
get
can
free
build up.
nitro fuel every
Um,
day, Proxy, so why not?
And it was like, hey, let's go for a fucking ride, because that's all the
Worst case,
Caledon
just
people
spend a
do.
night here in Blazewood.
And as wise, I was able to make some comment like, oh, can I wrap my hands around your waist? And I'm like, gay. They're letting them be gay.
Want a drink with me, Lighter?
Now, they didn't show
Go
anything,
first. I'll be back later.
but we can
Go
imagine.
ahead and grab your drinks from Bernice. I'll catch up if I finish early.
Hate this little lift. It makes getting around here such a pain. Also, instantly, of course, even though his model's been in the game already, instantly as soon as he gets released today, I'm seeing his ass all over Twitter and stuff, because Shorty's got the fatty. Damn, he's got a fat ass. Just 2 entire globes in his pants. And you know, it helps especially when you're in combat and they do the like little slow-mo thing at the end. And there's hardly any boys, so I don't normally get to like really appreciate that other than wow, it looks cool, but once I get him built and start using him, then I can be like, wow, look at that fat ass.
What brings
Maybe
you
even a bulge, I don't know. Probably not a bulge though. Big Daddy's looking for you. And I don't mean the leader of the biker gang.
When I was grabbing the nitro fuel, she said Big Daddy wants to see you.
Oh, sure. I'll be back in a minute. I've got something to tell Big Daddy, too. Remember Andreas?
He's got anime voice. It just sounds suggestive when he says
Came here to keep
anything.
an eye on him. I saw him answering a phone call, arguing with someone, and then he mentioned something about the Hollow. I'm gonna go back and do some digging on this Andreas guy.
I thought you just had to play the flashy frontman. Didn't realize you were keeping tabs on so much behind the scenes, too.
It's because Andreas brought up some things from my past. So yeah, I'm being more cautious. I'm pretty sure we've never crossed paths before. And I've never talked about my shady past since I came to the Outer Ring. It can't just be a coincidence that he knows about it.
This is the first time I'm hearing about your past, Lighter. Didn't know you had it so rough.
Yeah, if it weren't for my past, I wouldn't be wearing these sunglasses all the time. Sure, I get lightheaded around blood, but it's mainly because of a bad eye injury I got in an underground fight.
Is that why it's
My
red?
injury was pretty severe. I had to keep my eyes covered and live in the dark for a while. Even though it's all healed now, if I don't keep it shaded, it feels like opening up old wounds again.
You poor baby.
And, never mind. Anyway, I hope you don't mind me always wearing sunglasses when we talk.
So it wasn't just to look cool? Oh, I was thinking about getting myself a pair. Glad I didn't.
You're funny, Proxy.
By the way, what made you join the Sons of Caledon?
Because Big Daddy paid off all my debts, and I needed to repay his kindness. Plus, red scarf. Sounds pretty cool, don't you think? It's Piper.
He's so...
Today we're at Steel Tusk.
It's interesting how he toes the line between being a dork and actually genuinely being cool.
And then go kick some butt. Oh, and Piper wanted...
Definitely helps that he's really fucking hot.
Arrived in Blazewood too. You two should crash here tonight. The Sons of Caledon will make sure you're well taken care of.
Oh, fuck you. Let me fast travel. I don't want to use the elevator. Is he missing? Do we have to go save him and then
I was gonna
kiss?
ask Lighter to grab today's raffle ticket for me, but I couldn't find him anywhere this morning. I thought you were out partying all night. I didn't expect you to be up so early, Proxy.
Do you think Lighter's in trouble? It is settlement days after all.
Nah, don't worry about it. Lighter goes off by himself all the time. Nobody really knows what he's up to. Big Daddy never said anything about it, so I'm sure he's not getting into any trouble. Maybe he'll be back in the afternoon. Well, little ol' me needs to go catch some ZZZs. If you see Lighter,
Some
drag away
Zenless
those
Zone
guys
Zeros.
passed out by Steel Tusk, will ya?
Wise, you said that Lighter was looking into Andreas yesterday, and he mentioned the Hollow, right? Should we go check it out, just to be safe?
I know Lighter isn't the reckless type, but he really looked out for me yesterday, so I can't just leave him
Are we
alone.
sure that he's not?
I'll check inside the Hollow and look for him.
He's competent, but I don't know that that makes him not reckless.
Want to see the red scarf?
Good, we can actually put in more characters. Well,
Test my hammer.
I mean, probably Coleta and then Soldier. That's my fire guys, and then Lucy. But I feel like you could totally just double up on supports with Coleta and Lighter. Just work on getting that gauge down real easy. I'm excited that he also works with ice types, because he just has like an ice and fire buff and then an ice and fire debuff on the enemies. So he could end up being really good with Ellen, who is still my strongest DPS.
Sorry for worrying you, Proxy. I usually
Although,
handle these things solo.
Chingy
No one really knows or cares,
does
except
a
for
lot
Big Daddy.
in that regard
Last
too.
night, I did some digging and found out that Andreas was probably goaded on by an old rival gang. That's why he showed up during settlement days, looking for trouble. Earlier today, I spotted some shady new faces around Blazewood. I figured they're probably connected to Andreas and our old rivals, so I followed them into the Hollow.
What happened?
Simply put, they're trying to use settlement days under Caesar's supervision as a chance to settle their beef and bring down the Sons of Caledon. They're setting up an ambush around Blazewood. They plan to strike tomorrow and start a full-blown fight. As you know, the town is now packed with regular people and other gangs. If the Sons of Caledon can't handle this right, people will lose their trust in us. I was hoping to figure out their route and take care of them before they could do anything, but they went poof and vanished.
It's too risky for you to handle this all by yourself, Lighter.
But during settlement days, everyone's got their own roles to play. Honestly, I didn't want to drag you into these outer ring disputes, Proxy. But I'm glad you're here, or I would be stuck with no clues.
Next time you're thinking of doing something that bold, hit me up. I'll help.
Well,
That's what boyfriends are for, after all.
faith in to lead the way now?
You bet. That's what I'm best at.
Yeah, I know how to play him. I did the demo.
Warning, there are a few enemies ahead.
Watch it. Go.
Probably should turn this down. I forget combat's always a lot louder in this.
Scorch him!
What's your honor really worth?
Proceeding as ordered.
Gotcha now. It's the emblem of our old enemy's gang. Let's go after them.
Please continue onwards.
Target spotted.
Things are about to get violent.
It'll be nice eventually when we have another fire DPS besides Soldier, so that we don't have to put up with her whole, like,
Target spotted.
hey, you have to press my button at the right time to do damage thing.
Speculation.
It's not that bad, but it's just enough of a thing to be annoying. And plus, I find her design boring.
You went back on your word. That's not how things work in the Outer Ring. Pompey would never stand for this.
We said from the start we'd teach the Sons of Caledon a lesson, and you were all in for it.
But you never said anything about putting the regular folks and other gangs in danger.
You're just like the former Overlord. That sentimental old loser. He got backstabbed by his right hand. What a fool.
Backstabbed by his right hand? But didn't you say it was the Sons of Caledon that were behind it?
Oh, did I say that? When you asked about Pompey's death, all I said was, why don't you ask the Sons of Caledon instead?
You're all...
Go on, keep shouting! Soon you'll reunite with that good-for-nothing old boss of yours!
This is the Outer Ring, where the strong reign and the weak fall.
It's Andreas. Turns out he really was tricked by them. Proxy, we better hurry.
I'll take you.
Proceeding as ordered.
Move it.
Let me show you how it's done.
Target spotted.
I'll take you.
Hey, you don't have a permit!
Move it.
Well, later, this is no time for permits.
My head's still on. I'm still alive!
By Settlement Day's rules, you face your challenges head on, not sneaking around and stabbing people in the back.
Screw your rules or whatever.
Tomorrow, those losers in Blazewood and the Sons of Caledon will meet their end!
No need to chase them, Proxy. Nailing a few minions won't change much. Their main force isn't around here. If only we knew which direction they'd be coming from tomorrow.
Even if you did, what difference would it make? The Sons of Caledon will be out in full force tomorrow. With all the gangs around, some of them might try to pull something. Who knows? The Outer Ring plays by its own rules. It's all survival of the fittest. And backstabbers are a dime a dozen. Even Pompeii didn't make it. And neither will your new overlord.
Yeah, because you got fucking corrupted.
You know their plan?
Did you hear anything I just said? If I hadn't misunderstood you guys, I wouldn't even bother explaining all this.
I challenge you.
Huh? You can just punch me if you're pissed. Now that I know you're not tied to Pompeii's death, I'm not interested in wasting my time on you guys.
If you lose, you tell us everything you know. If you win, well, I'll tell you the last words of the late Overlord.
You know Pompeii's last words?
Mm-hmm. So, will you accept my challenge?
I'll take
Guess we're fighting him after all.
The challenge isn't over yet.
You don't have to tell me! Take this!
Flames fade, ash remain.
Don't underestimate buildings! A weak spot, prepare to burn! Be ready. This is us!
Like that right there, that was a remarkably fast fill of the gauge between the two of them. And I killed him, and he turned into cyber dust.
Whew, man. It's hard not to envy you. You're so young, but you've already reached the top so easily. Winning effortlessly with style, and being the one everyone looks up to. I gotta admit, you're a better fit for the Outer Ring than I ever was.
Yep.
Let me ask you something. What would you do if you found out someone was plotting against Cinder Lake, and you had no backup?
What kind of question is that? Of course I defend Cinder Lake with my life. No second thoughts about it. What's so funny? This isn't just talk. Cinder Lake is the pride of the Outer Ring. I'd risk everything to protect it.
Well, more than pride, it's a functional and super important resource.
You must protect Cinder Lake.
Nothing. I'm not doubting you. Pompeii would be glad to hear your steadfast response.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's not about who's a better fit for the Outer Ring. You've been here longer than I have, and your ties to this land are deeper than mine. I might have the upper hand in a spar now, but who knows who will win next time. It's anyone's game. I'm always down for a rematch, but on one condition. If you're not prepared to put your life on the line, don't bet something you see as your highest honor so easily.
Oh, it would be nice to level up to 60, but the levels take so long
Thanks for
now.
today, Proxy. Lucky you were there to guide me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have learned about their plan.
Are you going to handle this on your own again, Lighter?
Well, like those guys said, if the Sons of Caledon go all out on the last day of settlement days, it'll look like the new Overlord doesn't really command respect from the other gangs. And the folks in Blazewood might worry that the Sons of Caledon's old enemies will keep coming back to cause trouble. So, I think it's best if I handle this on my own. Besides, when Big Daddy pulled me out of the underground fights, we agreed I'd deal with any old grudges and enemies from Caledon's past.
Dealing with old enemies. I didn't know you had to do all that.
The Sons of Caledon are still growing, and a lot of gangs in the Outer Ring are eyeing this new faction full of Caledon's legacy. Big Daddy wants Caesar to be a fair leader, and not to follow in her father's footsteps. So, there are some things only I can handle.
I assume by father they mean Pompey. Even though he's not, literally.
Are you doing this for the Sons of Caledon to pay back Big Daddy? No one in the Sons of Caledon knows what you're doing for them.
You're making it sound way too serious, Proxy. I'm getting paid, so I've got to do a good job, right?
Well, let me at least guide you through the Hollow tomorrow. Don't be so quick to turn down my offer. After all, I'm a proxy, and it's my job to ensure my client gets back safely. Besides, I can't afford to lose a key client like the Sons of Caledon.
Looks like I'll have to bring my A-game tomorrow. Can't let the red scarf of the Sons of Caledon embarrass himself in front of you. See you tomorrow, Proxy.
No, Belle, we don't need help tomorrow. In fact, this game is remarkably easy unless you're doing the highest tier Shiyu defense stuff.
Never mind.
Yeah, who have you lost?
Across the Hollow now.
Like your boxing coach?
Intercept them before they cause any trouble in Blazewood.
Sure thing. I'll get you the shortest route through the Hollow.
And, thanks, Proxy.
This game needs skins. We need a shirtless boxing variant of him.
Did I miss something?
So I can stare at his abs.
Just getting started, but you're already thanking me?
No, just felt like saying thanks.
Don't jinx it. In movies, when someone says stuff like that, things always go south.
Got it. I won't say it again, but just know I mean it. Let's head out when you're ready.
Oh, this time I'm stuck with just him. That's too bad. At least we get Mokus, though. I like Mokus. He's very cute. All the Bang Boo kind of are. But I think he's one of the better designed ones, and I love his little General Grievous wheelie bike thing that he gets. Have we even seen his right eye?
We're running out of time.
I think it's just like...
Stop those guys in the Hollow.
It might not even be on his model's face.
What a drag.
Okay, Shikamaru.
And I'll handle any enemies along the way. Ooh, that was close. I almost stepped on Yos's foot just now. I'd be
So that's just a thing now?
if I did. Watch. Keep going, Proxy.
Well, they've made the little goober feel remarkably powerful. I know these are the gruntiest of grunts,
Enemy has entered the fissure.
but still.
The main force should be over there. By the way, Proxy, thanks for guiding me.
Yeah, guiding you right into my sheets. Guiding you to the bed hollow.
Hey, you there! Beat it! Get out of the way, we're in a hurry!
Sorry, but I can't let you pass.
Whoa, hold up. Red scarf and sunglasses? You're the red scarf from the Sons of Caledon.
Huh? The Sons of Caledon really think one guy can stop us?
If you've got a problem with the Sons of Caledon, settle it fair and square. Don't go causing trouble in Blazewood.
Fair and square? Since when does the Outer Ring care about fair play? I must have missed the memo. In a place like this, it's all about who's got more muscle. Only the winner gets to decide what's fair.
The outer ring doesn't need any more pointless fights. Caledon. That's all history now. Today's the last day of settlement days. By the rules, if you've got beef, challenge us properly. So, what's it gonna be?
Rules? You guys playing house or something?
Enough talk. Take this!
The scarf is a really good design touch. There's something very aesthetically pleasing about like a long dangly thing, which sounds like I'm making a dick joke, but I mean like
What are you putting up?
I've always found tails to be aesthetically pleasing, and this is just a tail on your neck.
Fine. We'll stake our bad blood with the Sons of Caledon. Don't quit right away.
Challenge accepted. I'll take on all of you. So bring it.
He's a talented boy. He can take a lot of men. What are we side-scrolling now? What is this camera? I guess they're trying to do like, you know, like a 2D... Oh god, I'm trying to think of like, what are some games like this? Like, not Street Fighter, but like something where you would actually fight through a level. I don't know, Double Dragon, maybe? That's not quite exactly this perspective, but something like that.
You're on the arm. You really think you can take on all of us?
To deal with you, fists are more than enough. Watch and learn.
You know, I'm not quite sure how to end his combo though when his meter is full. No, it's not showing it. I don't know.
I pledge my honor. Watch and learn.
Maybe I just press it a lot until he goes ora ora ora.
Dodge.
Watch out! You're in bad shape. You still put those fists up.
I'm in great shape. What do you mean?
Want to talk?
He's extremely fuckable.
Well, I'm done.
Okay, yeah, I guess I did something now because now he's in
Even brighter.
like burning mode or whatever. The gauge is going down as I use it.
Watch and learn. I'm unstoppable.
Oh. Hey King, you need like a tongue bath to cool off?
Lighter, the Sons of Caledon have completed the challenge as promised. The red scarf isn't something you can take from us. By the rules of settlement days, all your old debts with Caledon are settled here and now. Proxy, I did it. Beat every last one of them. No cheers for the champion?
What a delicious Dorito-shaped boy. His shoulders are fucking like twice as wide as his slutty little waist. That's the type of man I need.
Oh, I'm so tired. Gonna take a breather here. You're in no rush to take Eos back, right?
Even if I was in a rush, there's not much I can do about it, right?
Well, I could always lower the seat and Eos can hop on my bike and drive me back.
I could think of something else we could do with the seat down.
Still cracking jokes, Lighter? Actually, I've got another commission on hand. Wanna come with me?
No. I'm seriously wiped out. Please, give me a break.
Not gonna lie, seeing so many of them today was pretty scary. Hold on, I just remembered. You thanked me before we went into the Hollow. Were you planning on doing something reckless then?
Nah, I wouldn't call it reckless. I wouldn't be betting this red scarf if I wasn't ready to put my life on the line.
Why would you go that far, Lighter?
Remember what Andreas brought up the other day, Proxy? It's all part of my past. Because of my poor judgment, my
Love that lighting.
companions lost their lives. I was filled with regret, but I knew that even giving up my own life wouldn't change anything. I took out a huge loan to support their families. Those were some tough times.
It's really funny that we're just Eos during this. I thought we were actually here. I wasn't thinking about it that hard.
I didn't have anywhere else to go, or any other options, so I just went along with it.
We're just a little huggable, snuggable plushie.
Just seeing one opponent after another under the spotlight, with nothing but cheers and curses ringing in my ears. After being there for a while, I became scared to look anyone in the eye. I was afraid of what I'd see staring back at me. And then, Big Daddy paid off my debts, pulled me out of that place, and handed me this red scarf. He called me a high-profile fighter, saying I rarely lost. He said he wanted me to keep winning for the Sons of Caledon. When I joined the Sons of Caledon, I thought it was just another boxing show. But over time, I genuinely wanted to protect everyone, because I can't stand losing any more friends. I know this might sound a little arrogant, but as long as I keep winning, other gangs will show respect and fear for the Sons of Caledon whenever they see me.
No, I mean, that tracks. That's like your whole thing.
It's a sign of victory. It's a warning to anyone who wants to cause trouble. As long as I breathe, I'll never tarnish the honor of the Sons of Caledon. I have my people, and a home I want to protect. Sorry for making you worry, but thank you. I'm glad that besides this red scarf, you've also gotten to witness my small moment of glory.
And I'd like to witness even more if you would take your pants off.
I handed Eos over to the other proxy. Thankfully, it didn't get scratched or dinged up. Otherwise, the other proxy would have been pretty pissed.
Yeah, Bell's already drafting a complaint to Big Daddy. And I might add a few things too.
Oh. Well, settlement days are finally over. These 3 days really flew by.
You're terrible at changing topics, Lighter.
Yeah, well, I never know how to react when my friends are upset.
I'm just messing with you. Bell and I aren't mad at all.
Whew. It's getting late. Are you heading back to 6th Street, Proxy?
No, and I have nowhere to stay. Whatever will I do?
Come back and visit the Outer Ring again? Give me a heads up next time. I'll have an extra bike ready for you so you can see what it's like to ride in the Outer Ring at dusk. And this time, I'll be the one leading the way.
Okay, and that is it for our later content, unfortunately. There's some, like, extra fighty stuff I can do, but that's gonna be a me grinding on my own time thing. Yeah, that's all for Zenless. We're gonna have a brief intermission, and I'll be back with Dragon Age. Don't go anywhere.